Alrighty, today's city challenge, the SCRS stealth, no suppressors, reinforced doors, and takedown limit. Which really, it just means we can't clear the entire map, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. We've just got to be careful with who we take out. Aside from that, it's just no suppressors and reinforced doors, which, I mean, it just means we don't really have to care about bringing out the sensors because it won't matter at all. Or at least it won't matter that much. Finally, we've got reinforced doors, which is just longer lockpicking time. Yeah, it's not really a problem, is it? Regardless, we'll just avoid taking literally anyone out because it's... I am in a very bad position right now. There's a guard over there, which I hope... Perfect. We'll flip this door and that guard is still there. I can't actually lockpick it right now. If that guard can move, that would be fantastic. And I feel like there is... Actually, this is perfect. That camera better not... Oh, camera, why are you here? You know what? Why does that camera see me? Can that camera not? Alright, you know what? There's a guard now, I can't actually just do it. Alright, I actually don't have a plan now. I have to actually lockpick this door open. Not get caught by that guard over there, and then figure out a way not to get caught by the camera. Which should be fun. It's not like I can blowtorch it either, so that's exciting. And because there's no suppressors, I can't just make this guard turn. That's not fantastic, but you know what? We can do something risky. The guard's looking here now, and they're gonna see this open door. They're gonna walk to it, and they're gonna lock it. And then they're gonna walk away. Actually, never mind. I've just triggered them to walk this way. By literally opening the door right afterwards. That other guard better not ruin this, alright? What we're gonna do is we're gonna lockpick it. And we're gonna not get caught by the camera because in this case, it's much better for all of us. So now we're gonna open this door. Disable this camera, and then hopefully we've got a guard show up. I mean, it will be very convenient, and here's the thing. The guard's probably gonna come from over here, but a guard could come from over there, and if that happens, it might be slightly... Never mind, that answers the question. Let's wait for that door to close. I mean, we can wait for the guard to get off the radio, right? Right? Not that we really need to, it's takedown limit after all, but regardless, we'll hostage you, we'll grab the disguise, and I think because we can, we'll just leave the guard up. And then hopefully Cyber doesn't lure a camera. Because in that case, we'd be having problems. Now let's drop our gun, and because there's no suppressors, we can just pick another one up later on. And then not care about it at all. Regardless, we'll check this area, and hopefully it's the security room, and if it's a tech room. Alright, let's check that spot. Hold on, which one's the weapon scanners? It's the red wire. That's the blue wire, which means we should not disable that. Not that disabling it really does anything, considering that it's no suppressors, and literally any gun we grab over here does the same thing. What we should do is close that door before any of the guards start getting suspicious. And then afterwards, since everyone's in such a perfect spot, hostage everyone. And then because we can just hack the security cameras and then move on with our day. And then afterwards, since we're actually pretty good in our takedowns, we can knock all of them out. I know it sounds like a bad idea, but trust me, it's not. Maybe. Depending on whether I meet an agent along the way. Because currently we're on 4 takedowns. So that means we have to get... Alright, we have 2 options here, right? We can either take out a tech for a keycard, and then we have to get the USB on our first attempt, which shouldn't be too bad, but also it's a lot of risk. So maybe don't do that. The other option is to actually... Hold on, let's not get caught first. The other option is to use a blowtorch to breach all of the doors, and then afterwards we can take out both agents. But really, I think I'm gonna start by checking out some agents, and then afterwards taking them out. And I presume Cyber's watching the cameras, but regardless, we can start going back in, walking past all of the guards, and then hopefully getting our gun back so that we can actually knock out some agents. And if we get a USB on our first attempt, we don't have to blowtorch any doors, and if we take out both guards, or at least both agents, that means literally any door we blowtorch within these rooms won't be a problem. So in other words, we should be fine. We've just got to make up our mind at some point. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by grabbing the gun. And then afterwards, just wait for an agent, which will hopefully show up sometime soon. I frankly have no idea when. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... I mean, there's one thing we could do, which is slightly questionable. And that's to go into the tech room, not get caught, and grab ourselves a keycard. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised this is not working, and that I've been caught trespassing. But sure. Alright, the question is, where is Hemlock now? Or at least, where's Nightshade? Are you gonna move past that and you're gonna go outside? Are you going to enter one of the... Are you gonna turn right? Hemlock is standing still over there. We'll keep track of that, and while we wait, maybe you can actually try. This is a very bad idea. And I'm surprised it's even working at all. But if we manage to crack the safe open, I'm gonna be very, very surprised. We can spend a bit more time cracking it. We can get out, and then we can try again later. You know, this is probably the worst way of doing it, but I think it's the funniest way, and I'm gonna go with it because I think it's funny. That's the only reason here. Unless you grab a USB, which, I mean, then it just answers the question for us, so it's just a matter of seeing where Hemlock goes. Not whether that... Really? Could you not? Alright, Cyber, what are you doing? Why are there two guards suddenly... Was that one guard? Cyber, did you leave that door open? And then get a guard to go over there? Really? That is Nightshade. Let's walk away. Immediately. And we will... Really? Alright, you know what? We'll open up this door. We'll see if it's in a good spot. And it appears that, first of all, we're gonna avoid that. And it appears that that guard simply left that door open, and another NPC looked at that and went, hey, anyways, we'll ignore you. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna grab the keycard without taking anyone out, which I'm not gonna complain about. And then afterwards, we're gonna start by actually accessing one of the server rooms. Where's Nightshade? Somehow that worked. I'm not gonna question it. And actually, since we don't actually have a lot to do right now, but we can actually just disable this power box, which... It's a red wire, right? Yeah, it's a red wire, so that means we should be just fine. Not that that serves any purpose, but at least we don't have to drop the gun later on. But at the same time, it doesn't take that much time, and it's gonna be fine. It doesn't matter, does it? So, you know what? We're gonna completely ignore that. I have no idea. Both agents are here, Nightshade's over here, and Hemlock's over there. Both are gonna cause problems for sure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move as far away as possible and completely ignore both of them. Anyways, we'll open up this room, and then afterwards start searching. And then hopefully we find a computer, or at least we get a computer that isn't in a absolutely horrendous location. And then Hemlock doesn't walk in here. Or actually, for that matter, any NPC, but so far that has not happened, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Now it's just a matter of waiting for which computer. It's not either of those. There is a guard very enthusiastically detecting me, and it's a security guard, which... Really? Security of all people? You know what, we'll authorize it because we can, and now all we gotta do is head over there to the middle. Maybe don't sprint over there, that might actually be a bad call. Never mind, I'm getting flanked by 2 guards. I'm getting flanked by 3 guards. That guard is being lured without reaching... You know what, never mind. We're gonna... Don't go that way. Why? Are you taking a look? Good. We'll go past it. We're gonna not have that door shut in our face. And then we're gonna completely ignore that guard. Then afterwards, we're gonna go back over... Hold on, is Nightshade over here? Is Nightshade over here? Nightshade is not... Cyber, Nightshade being at a checkpoint means absolutely nothing to me. I hope you realize that. Regardless, we've got to be really careful if Nightshade shows up here, so we're gonna grab our gun out, and we're gonna search, and if Nightshade shows up, we're gonna have to knock him out. and then maybe answer their radio, but we should be fine. This is slightly risky because guards can notice when a hack is ongoing, but we should be fine for the most part, right? Right? The tech's over there. I have to remember that the tech can still access that spot, even though it's mostly safe, because I decided to go with the really absurd way of going to the tech room to crack open the safe. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. It's worked, and I've got a keycard, and I can take out two more units. Which I'm not gonna complain about at all. We're gonna walk past, we're gonna not get caught by either of these people, and then afterwards we're gonna find Nightshade. Or Hemlock. I think that is a tech. Why did I think that was Hemlock? You know what, we're not gonna question it. Anyways, we will... Cyber, did you take out an agent? Alright, regardless, we'll find the other agent. Which I have no idea... You know what, we're gonna go to a safer spot first. Before we actually start looking at cameras, because otherwise this is gonna go horribly, horribly wrong. And we're gonna see who's the remaining agent. And if it's Hemlock or Nightshade. Frankly, I have no idea. Where is... It's in here, isn't it? Hi there, Nightshade. Nice to meet you. Give me that USB. Cyber, you can grab the keycard because I have absolutely no use for it. And then hopefully the tech doesn't walk in here and ruin things. We've already hacked that spot, so we're gonna go right over here. We're gonna presumably ignore that guard behind us, or the guard that's walked through that. We're gonna use the keycard over here. And then afterwards, we're gonna start searching. Anyways, then we've just gotta put in our USB. And then we're gonna run out of here. We're gonna reload our gun for no reason, and because weapon scanners are in fact down, we can just put in the USB and run. And actually, hopefully not get detected. So, regardless of how we do this, this might be a very bad idea, but regardless, we should be fine for the most part. And regardless, we're gonna run towards the exit, and I presume that's the Daily Shiner done in just under 12 minutes. Cyber, I don't think you successfully shot me there. Cheers everyone, have a great time.